do another week in the life and bring you along and show you what it's like to be an interior designer and business owner. This week I have a couple of events on, so I thought hopefully it'll be interesting. Why not whip the camera out? I'm currently in our flat at the moment, so we rent it out over summer. I've just come in to check on it, see how it is. It's looking pretty clean and gorgeous. I'm going to London in a couple of weeks as well, so I'll take you down there as well when I go down to visit suppliers, some creative insight into the London world. This week, that's not happening. This week I'm currently still working on a Manchester project. My clients have picked up another room that they wanted to renovate, so I'm working on that. And then the events I'm attending, one is an event that I actually spoke at a couple months ago, or maybe last month, and it's now they do a different event with a different speaker every month, so I'm heading to that tomorrow night. And I have a House of Hackney event as well, which is a wallpaper, fabric, also furniture as well, supplier that's based down in London. I've got that to go to just to see their new collection. I'm very excited. I love their products, and I've actually used one or two of their wallpapers recently in my commercial project, so very exciting. Actually, I also stage my commercial project and photograph it, get it photographed. So I'll also be doing that this week or potentially next week, whatever week we do it. I will obviously bring you along and show you. So that's been amazing because it's been, so the project was actually completed, the design phase was completed prior to Christmas. Luxurious glamping pod. They needed to get approval from the council. There was different things that needed done. Anyway, it was delayed for so long. It's finally now ready to be up and running. So I'll be staging that this week, hopefully. I have used professional photographers for previous projects, and it was amazing, but obviously it's an additional cost that the client isn't going to pay for, so it does have to come out of my business, and it's just a cost that I, at the moment, am deciding whether it's not worth, it's obviously worth getting a photographer in, but whether it's more cost effective myself just doing the shoot. So for my first big project, I hired a photographer and the photos were incredible, the quality is amazing. And then for my London project, just at the end of last year, I bought my Canon G7X as I did a lot of research and discovered that it apparently is a good compact camera that can be used for interior shoots as well. And then I bought a separate lens. However, the photo shoot was fine, the pictures came out fine, it's just not as good quality as the professional shoot. And I'm obviously not a photographer. I know how to take good pictures and I know what looks good, but at the end of the day, I'm not a photographer. I don't know all the best lighting, angles. So I'm still, although saying that, the lighting wasn't good in this London property, so there will be a lot more natural lighting for my commercial project. So I'm gonna style it, stage it, bring my camera, bring all the equipment that I have, see how it looks, and then it might be a case of hiring a photographer as well. I would love to get this project in a magazine, Architectural Digest, obviously a goal of mine. I think because it's based in Scotland as well, you know, it's an attraction in itself. So I'm really hoping that I'll be able to style this project and it will look amazing, and yeah, I'll get it in a magazine. But I've come to check on the flat and then I'm just going to be doing admin and working on our Manchester project. It's not in Manchester, it's outside of Manchester. It's just easier to say Manchester based. Yeah, it's supposed to be really sunny this week, so I'll be able to sit outside in the evenings, cheeky glass of vino, and get some sun. Just see what I can make of this video, see if it's somewhat interesting, and hopefully you enjoy. Okay, I just took Hilby for a walk. He is here. And on my way back, do I want to tell you that? I don't know if I want to tell you where I live. There's a new matcha place just around the corner from my flat, and I got black honey So let's give it a go. Mmm. Yummy. I'm only making that face because I can't taste the honey. And I like matcha, just like an iced matcha. I don't need it to be super sweet, but I am partial to a bit of honey. Also, I didn't know black honey was a thing. Well, that is delicious. And this size, I was gonna say, this size was only £4. It's still very expensive, but in comparison to, I think Blank Street is actually quite reasonable. Oh, that's a huge van, don't hit my car. But I think that's bigger than a Blank Street. Well, I'm satisfied. Hilby's tired. I have a few more things I need to do before I head home and get back to work. All the boring things, need to get petrol, need to fill my tires up with air. That's really exciting. And then I'll head back. That's delicious. It's a very like strong matcha. Someone just walked past my car who works at another cafe around the corner from me, and I see him all the time. I also only have 5 miles in my car, so I need to get to the petrol station, but it's downhill, so I'll just roll. I don't normally leave my car that empty, but here we are. So fingers crossed I make it. I am back home now. Matcha, laptop, and I'm just gonna get to work. The lighting keeps getting super dark. Yes, so yesterday I had a meeting with a contractor in Edinburgh to kind of network, introduce myself and my company. I find that a great way to secure clients, the more like trades you know. I think a lot of clients or a lot of projects start off with architects or contracting companies, and then it goes on to interior design. So yeah, I just want to be able to get my name out there as much as possible and introduce myself to a lot of these different trades, so that hopefully I'll then be able to secure more clients. So yes, today I'm also going to be, so I think I said before, I'm just doing admin and working on our project that's located just outside of Manchester. And I'm going to be reaching out to commercial companies within Edinburgh to see if they are looking for design refresh. It's obviously easier to reach out to commercial companies than residential clients. I need to work on some social media posts. I really need to work on my LinkedIn, update my LinkedIn, and I find on or periods of time when I'm not as busy, that's when I really need to focus on the business and internal aspects of the business. So that's when I'll be doing design or website refreshes, business strategies for the year, which I had never done before. I normally just was like winging it, but this year I've really said that I need to lock in and elevate my company. This is a Matcha company. Their logo is so cute. You can focus. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I'm having for my breakfast. I am currently in a bagel hyperfixation. So we've got sourdough bagels. My body doesn't really agree with gluten, but I love it so much. So I'm compromising. Oh, my friend's FaceTiming me. Hello?
Hey.
Hi, I'm currently vlogging.
Oh, sorry. I've got sushi with me, and I'm just wondering if you have any like central recommendations about your dog for if we can get like lunch or coffee or anything.
Yeah, of course. I'll text them over to you because I'll send quite a few. Where did I get to? Sourdough bagel, fat-free cottage cheese. Some might think it's disgusting. I think it's delicious. Sliced up tomatoes. We've sprinkled some salt, and then we drown it in lemon. And that's currently my hyperfixation breakfast at the moment. I try to only have gluten once a day, and this is where I will prioritize my gluten. And then, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm bored. So I'm gonna eat that and I'm going to work away. So hot.
You would literally think we're in
Mallorca. Cheers. We have a rosé with frozen jalapenos.
You know, I've never tried rosé with jalapenos before. That's really nice.
Oh, that's spicy. Well, anyway, that's going to be us for the afternoon. We are working.
We're being strict. Well,
it's a Friday.
Yeah.
It is 10 to 2, but we're working.
Imagine if this was on like a Wednesday, I'd be well, I wouldn't, I'd still be here, but I feel bad about it.
Look who I'm with again. You featured in my Friday one. Friday vlog. And we have had a successful day working. We are in the townhouse. What a fancy. We also had lunch here. That was quite busy as well. We had a delicious club sandwich.
Monday, by the way.
It's Monday. We are now off for dinner. And we're probably gonna get a cheeky glass of vino.
I mean, it would be rude not.
We did indulge in a lot of rosé on Friday.
A lot, but because of that, I didn't really drink on Saturday, Sunday. Because it kind of gave me the fear.
I did drink on Saturday, but not much, just civilized. But yeah, rosés were flowing.
Yeah,
those rosés was
good. To be
with
honest,
the jalapenos.
if there was going to be a day to do it, it would have been Friday because it was gorgeous.
The sun was out.
I have really good tan as well. I don't know if
Yeah,
you
look at that.
Look at that. That was from Friday.
Mine's disappeared. Anyway, we're going to go meet Jules's mama. And we're gonna have a delicious dinner on a Monday. Very fancy.
So excited. Super excited.
The sun has been shining. And that's the situation. Hello. I was just checking I wasn't holding my microphone. I tend to do that often. I am currently in a car park. I haven't spoken to you. Let me see if I can put a light on or something. I haven't spoken to you since last week and since the events I attended. So last week I had the House of Hackney event and then I went to the Face Planner event. Both were great networking opportunities. The House of Hackney event, I was looking at their new collection. That was really nice. It was nice to, there was other designers there, so it was nice to meet other designers in Edinburgh. And then the Face Planner event, I knew the woman speaking, so that was lovely. I got to catch up with her and then see some familiar faces and then meet some new faces. So that was also great. So we are now on a new week. This is really uncomfortable. So we're now into a new week. It is currently Tuesday. So yesterday, well, over the weekend, I spent time with my family. It was very wholesome. The weather was lovely. The weather was great on Friday. So yeah, we drank a lot of wine. And then yesterday I worked from the townhouse with Jules. So yes, it is now Tuesday. I have a meeting. I'm heading back into the townhouse. And I'm just gonna work from there for the rest of the day again. It's raining. Anyway, that's all I really have to say to you guys. I have another event tomorrow, which I will also bring you along for. This is at a showroom in Edinburgh, an interior showroom, and it's their summer party. So I think they will be showing some new products as well that they supply. So yeah, I also finished a book this morning that I've been reading. I have delved into the fantasy world. This was last year. Started with the classic Akhtar, Throne of Glass, Fourth Wing, all of that. I did actually start Crescent City. I read the first and the second one, but I didn't finish it. I didn't enjoy Crescent City at all. I couldn't get into the books. I read it straight after Throne of Glass. Couldn't get into it at all, so I actually ended up listening to it on audiobook, as I was working on a job in London at the time, so I would listen to it on the journey there and back, and that's probably the reason why I didn't get into it so much. But I tried, I had the book copies, I just didn't enjoy, I just couldn't get into it. So I'm halfway through the last one. Actually, I think I'm 3/4 of the way through the last one, and I can't finish it. Anyway, so I have been reading lots of good books, and I use the app Fable to track like all of the books I read and rate them. And I'm currently reading the Plated Prisoner series. So that's like Guild, Gold, Gleam, whatever they all are. And I finished the 3rd book in that series this morning, and it's great. I love it. Hello, Dave. So the last time I spoke to you guys was this morning. I have since been working away. Jules is here, obviously. We've just had our lunch. Yes, I'm just gonna work. I'm still working on my Manchester scheme. So I'm gonna work on that today. And then I'm waiting for a client to confirm design proposal. So hopefully they do that soon. And then I need to pay my tax. Oh, I forgot you were still recording. Hello.
She's just sitting in the background.
I forgot about you.
This little Osmo.
Yeah, you're so small.
She's so small and teensy.
Okay, well, I guess that's all for now.
Peace and love. Oh.
Hello. It is currently Wednesday, and I am heading into town to go and meet a friend for lunch. I've just been working from home for the morning, and then I will work from the townhouse for the rest of the day. I have an event in the evening after work, basically. Jules is going to come with me to that, and then I think we're going to go to a pub quiz this evening with Joe and his brother and Phoebe, and then working. So the event that I'm going to tonight, I think I mentioned yesterday, yeah, that it's for a showroom, an interior showroom's like summer party. So I'm gonna go to that. Yesterday, when did I last speak to you? We tried out a new cafe in Stockbridge called Sing Street Chat, and we had matchas and I had a cookie. It was delicious. Also planning our next Savvy event yesterday. So our first event that we hosted, I say it's just me. We hosted that at the end of March, and now it's end of June. I wanted our next event to be like completely different to the first event that I hosted, and that's kind of the concept of Savvy events. Like each event will be categorized and there's going to be different categories. You'll follow along if you follow my Instagram. If you don't, I'm going to started brainstorming and starting the conceptual design for that. So I'm hoping we'll be able to pull that off soon, hopefully in July at some point. I'm very last minute, but yeah, like I said, it took me a while to kind of come up with the concept for this one, or just to kind of figure out what I wanted to do. I then got really busy with the interiors aspect, and Savvy interior is obviously my priority. Savvy events is more my hobby on the side, I guess. But anyway, we've got the concept. I am feeling like inspired about it, and as soon as I feel inspired by something, I'm kind of like spontaneous and I move fast paced. Keep an eye out for that. So I'll be working again, like still on conceptual design and reaching out to brands. So editing this vlog, and I'm hoping to get it up tomorrow or Friday, because I do actually have another event to go to tomorrow. It's been a busy week. So yeah.
Guess who? Cheers.
She's back again. We just can't get enough of each other. We're just having a little drink prior to going.
Little pre-drinky pop. And Kelly let me know that she's booked me in for a pub quiz.
Oh yeah.
And I'm so excited. So after the event, we're going to do that, aren't we?
Yes, we're going to go to a pub quiz. And that's what we've just been doing. So we've been working. It's currently nearly 4:30. So we've been working. And then we're going to go. Anyway, we're gonna enjoy our wine. I'm gonna send off a few more
lovely.
emails and then we're gonna make our way. We'll just walk there properly. Hey guys! Look who I'm with again! You'll be sick of the sight of me! We have come to the House of God in Edinburgh for a little event. New spritz menu. So we're trying out some drinks and they're taking photos, so that's fun. I mean, Jules got the invite, I'm her plus one. I get to go everywhere with Jules. We went for dinner.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that seems like weeks ago.
We've been with each other every day this week.
Also owns a business, so it's lovely being able to work together and motivate each other.
I actually feel really motivated for that.
Yeah.
I feel like, but I feel chill as well. I feel motivated, not in a way that I feel stressed. You know?
But it's nice to be able to work, and we're in different creative fields, so it's nice to be able to speak to someone who's got a creative eye but has a completely different input, you know?
I agree.
It's fascinating. But it's just nice to be able to work like on our schedules. Like the other day it got to like 4:30 and there was a new thing for chat.
Yeah.
And I was like, should we go get a matcha?
And it was nice. And there's no one to tell us no.
We went to the pub quiz yesterday and we did end up drinking quite a lot. It was a Wednesday.
Tilly said, if I have more than one glass of wine when we go to pub quiz, slap it in my hand.
And then we ended up sharing.
And then
there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was 6 of us drinking wine, but I think we went through 3 bottles.
what?
At Indigo.
No.
Yeah, 'cause Sam had a bottle first, I then bought a bottle, and then Joe then bought a bottle.
No.
Yeah. So it got quite boozy, but we came third.